It's Adam Ouellette, trainer, former attorney. I call it recovering attorney. Been in business 30 years. I was an attorney 21 years, and I love business. Love it. Today, we're going to talk about the 5 reasons that businesses fail within 5 years. There's reasons for this. There's reasons why success and failure both leave clues. I have owned lots of businesses. I read lots of books on business. I've been in business so long that I've got the know-how to help you with your business. Whether you want to start a business, you want to run a successful business, you want to have a life in business, that's why I'm here. So, number 1, there's no training for the most part. Even college degrees, MBAs, they don't train you on how to be a business person in a small business. MBAs and business degrees in college, you know what they're set up for? They're set up for you to go to work for a large or medium-sized company. They're not set up for you to go be an entrepreneur and open your own businesses. Now, are there some entrepreneurial tracks out there? Of course. There's something I'm working with in my alma mater, Davis and Elkins College, this small little school in West Virginia in the mountains that I played basketball at. We're working on an entrepreneurial track for business majors, and there will be real-world experience come to them, but there's very little help out there. There's business coaches, most of which have never run businesses. Maybe they got trained. A lot of the trainers out there, they've never owned businesses. They may have some knowledge, but they don't know what it feels like to sit awake at night and not know how you're going to pay the bills in the next month. They don't get that. I get that. So what I want to do is help you to understand that there is training, and I'm here to help train you. So you've got to learn. You've got to find out what you don't know and learn it and get to a place where you are a killer entrepreneur. So get trained somehow. I'll help you. Subscribe to my channel. Go to adamouellette.com. Put the link there on the screen. Go to adamouellette.com and get some free training. I've got all kinds of free classes that I'm rotating around. See what I got now and get trained. Next, most people that own businesses or start businesses, they're too busy running the business and not building it. You might have heard working in the business and not on the business. This is something you're going to have to balance. You're going to have to give some time to building the business. You're going to have to look at systematizing your business. I'm not going to tell you what that is or how to automate your business right now because that's in future videos, but there are ways of systematizing your business. Go read the E-Myth book, link below. Read that book, study it, and start to learn how to systematize your business. What can you do to automate stuff in your business? Are there things that you do every day over and over, or your team members or your staff or whatever you call them, that can be automated? We'll have lots of videos on both of these topics, and I do training on this in my portal. So that's number 2. Number 3, nobody really plans. They don't look at what they want. They don't start a business with planning in mind and the end result. And where do I want to be in a year or 5 years or 10 years? And I'm not talking about the boring ass business training of getting a business plan and putting all that shit together. That's got its place. It's got its place. But those things aren't creative. I want you to start to get creative about your business. I want you to start to plan for the future and start to focus on what you want. What kind of ideal customers do you want, depending on what you do? I do a lot of training for attorneys, and those are clients, and most people have customers. Where are you focused? What do you focus on? This comes down to creating very powerful intentions, and that's what I teach in my courses, is how to create powerful intentions and move towards them in everything you're doing. And so if you're failing to plan, you're planning to fail. So start to envision the ideal business. Okay, next, number 4. You don't have any training on how to be a salesperson. You haven't learned how to be a salesperson or how to network, how to grow a sphere of influence. Everyone sells. Look at kids. If you have children, they are the best salespeople ever. Mom, dad, I want this, I want that. Can we go here? Can we go that? They are as good as salespeople as you're going to find, but we don't train ourselves on how to become salespeople. This is very powerful. This is very important, and I am actually working on a course. It may be done by now. I'm not sure when you're watching this, on practical salespersonship. I'll say salesmanship because we're talking to everybody. Doesn't matter if you're a man or woman, but practical salespersonship. How do you connect with people and sell them what you do product or service and get out there and start networking with people. Create a sphere of influence. What does that mean? I'm going to do more videos on that. What that means is start to connect with people in a way. It's not about you. It's about connecting with them, sharing with them what you do and who your ideal customers are, but connecting with them so that you can send them business and they can send you business. Now, that's geared some to professionals. So if you've got a brick and mortar and you sell products, you still should be doing this. If you have a restaurant, you still should be out meeting as many people as you can, telling them about your business, connecting with them, doing anything you can to build trust so that they refer people to you, so that they come in and buy something from you. So we've got no sales training, right? Nobody learns this stuff. There's lots of good books, and we're going to do lots of videos on this and how to network and how to connect with people in a deep way so that you can build the trust so that they will work with you, do business with you, refer people to you. Last but not least, we don't know marketing. Now, I do. I've studied it. I am a master marketer. I love marketing. I love reading books on marketing. I love experimenting with it. I love teaching people. I have consulting clients that I work with to help them to market. Most businesses market and do marketing like it's a friggin' 100 years ago. 100 years ago. Even though there's the internet and all the new technology that we have, phones and all that, most marketing is the same as it was 100, 200 years ago. Here's who I am. Here's what I do. Look how great we are. We're the best. Buy our stuff. Buy my product. Hire me. Hire me for my service. It's the same shit from 100 years ago. We've got to start thinking differently about marketing. We've got to start connecting with people in a deeper, more profound way. We've got to understand that marketing is setting yourself apart from all the competition out there. And if you stick with me long enough, you'll realize that there really isn't any competition. I'm going to introduce you to a book that I'm going to review that says that there's no competition, but you've got to start to look at some modalities to market in a different way that sets you apart from all of the other people out there, all the other companies. You can attract your ideal customers, but you got to get the word out about your company. And you can't continue to do the same BS that doesn't work, that everyone else is doing. So these are the first five. They're not the top five. These are the first five. I'll have multiple videos on why businesses fail, and I'll have lots of videos on why businesses succeed. And we're going to deep dive into lots of these topics. I literally have hundreds of ideas for videos. So by the time you get here and watch this, there may be tons of videos on YouTube, but stick with me. What I'll ask you to do is go out to my website, adamouellette.com, and see what free training I'm giving away. I am going to get you trained. I've got lots of programs ready for you now, whether you're wanting to start a business or whether you have a business and you want to figure out how to grow it and have a life and all of these things. This is my mission in life, is to help you to find your way as an entrepreneur, to have success and have a life and have the kind of income that you're looking for. So, appreciate you being here with me. Check out more videos on this channel. Join me on some live training. Whatever you can do to grow and learn and become a better person, I'll be happy if you learn from me just on my YouTube channel. Thanks for being with me. Have yourself a great day and do everything you can to be happy in life.